Gentlemen, welcome to this edition of the Universal Independent Wrestling Show. This hour of wrestling at the Steeltown Sports Complex in Baltimore, Maryland, and here I am with my broadcast partner, Dave the Wave.
It is going to be a hot agenda of matches today. A great tag team match. The Lords of Darkness will take on Sledgehammer McGill and Mr. Bojangles, plus a battle of the big men. Neil the Power Superior against Rasta the Voodoo Man, and that big TV main event, Morgus the Maniac against Cactus Jack. All that and more right here today on Universal Independent Wrestling. Welcome to Steeltown Sports Entertainment Complex. Dave Wave here, along with Mike Paradise. We're ready for action.
Dave, this stacks up pretty good, it looks like to me. We've got Corey Roberts from Chicago, Illinois against Reggie Royce, one of the real workhorses here at Universal Independent Wrestling.
Here's the introductions.
Weighing in at 185 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Reggie Royce.
And like I said, Dave, one of the real workhorses of Universal Independent Wrestling, Reggie Royce.
Illinois, 241 pounds. Please welcome Corey Roberts.
Hey.
Corey Roberts making his way to the ring, coming off that incredible, what has to be one of the biggest upsets in the history of UIW, if not all of professional wrestling, when he pinned Rasta the Voodoo Man several weeks back. Had to be the most exciting, incredible moment of his career.
And, you know, Corey Roberts is really quite a story in the UIW, Dave, like you said.
That was his first victory.
Right.
I mean, he was had yet to win a match, but then pulled that upside out on Rasta. Now he's trying to do the same against Reginald Royce this week as they back into the ropes. Clean break. Your referee, Pee Wee Yo.
A very credible guy, Corey Roberts, and like you say, with that victory over Rasta Voodoo Man.
By Reginald Royce, 2 count. Corey Roberts out of Chicago, Illinois. He's got the confidence. He's got to be feeling great after that victory, and looking good now. 2 shoulder blocks on Reginald Royce. Another one, step over, hip toss by Reggie. Nice maneuver there. Caught him off guard, set him up for a body slam. Oh, couldn't quite hold him up. Corey on top, 2 count only.
Well, you know, Reggie Royce may not be the biggest guy in the UIW, but he certainly gives everyone he comes up against a match.
Yes,
and
indeed.
Corey Roberts is fighting that out for himself today. Reggie, a good mechanical wrestler, and in there against Corey Roberts, a real good match so
Side
far.
chin lock into an elbow now. Corey Roberts in control, body slam on the much smaller Reginald Royce, putting him over his shoulder, shoulder breaker perhaps, power slam. Puts him down for the cover, 1, 2, oh, 2
and a
count
kick out.
Corey Roberts coming out with that customary rose, throwing it to the audience. He loves his fans. Backing Reggie into the ropes, Irish whip, comes up clothesline. Catching him with all his weight. Reggie's down, setting him up, elbow drop, goes for no. Another one perhaps, yes, nails him right in the sternum cover. 1, 2, oh, close, 2 count only.
Well, Dave, it seems sometimes the only way you can beat Reggie Royce in a match is to wear him down, and I think maybe Corey Roberts is finding that out for himself. Another good scientific wrestler, but nevertheless.
Atomic drop right there onto the base of the spine of Reggie Royce. Reggie's in trouble trying to pull himself up by the ropes.
Well, he's given Reggie everything he has to offer.
So far, he hasn't been able to put the little guy away, but he's trying his best now, pounding on the back of Royce, picking him up. Suplex perhaps, hooking the tights up in the air, takes him over with a snap. Cover again, 1, 2, oh, wait a minute. Looks like he might have been able to have him, but he wants to dish out some more punishment. Perhaps that victory
that doesn't
swelled the head of Corey Roberts a little bit.
I was going to say, Dave, that doesn't strike me as the normal Corey Roberts.
Elbow into a DDT maneuver. 1, 2, 3. His second victory in a row. Corey Roberts. Let's get the official decision. go back and take a look at it. There you see he set him up perfectly. Reggie put his head down. Corey popped him with the elbow. The DDT. Your winner, Corey Roberts. Let's go right now to an interview. Oh, Cactus Jack.
So Cactus Jack walks through the open doors of the UIW to take on anyone who steps in his way. And who is the first man to step in my way? Morgus the Maniac. Morgus, what makes you think that you're fit to step in the same ring as me? Because you're crazy? Do you think I scare easy? You got the wrong man. You got the wrong man. You walk in with your little doctor friend and your little nurse friend and you think you're fit to step in the ring with me. You're strictly an A-ball hitter trying to hit Cactus Jack's major league fastball. Why don't you do yourself a favor? Take your doctor friend, your nurse friend, let them unlace you. And even if your hands were completely free, Morgus, you couldn't hold Cactus Jack's jock. And even if you could, I'm not sure you'd like it.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains one exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you. Hey, you, sitting there watching this pro wrestling show, did you ever wonder how guys like Kirk Dredd, the War Pig, Axel Rotten, and the other UIW stars got into wrestling? Here's your answer. They attended the Pro Wrestling Training Center in Hanover, Pennsylvania. This facility can make you the next UIW star. Call the owner, Phil Livelsberger, at 717-633-9542 and get started in your new exciting career. Stop watching and be watched. Join the Pro Wrestling Training Center now.
Back with more UIW action. Some interesting comments before the break. We heard from Cactus Jack talking about Morgus the Maniac. That match coming up later today. It's our TV main event.
That's it for us there, Dave. Cactus Jack and Morgus the Maniac.
Wait for that one.
That's right.
Jack
Great story there, Dave.
He has wrestled all over the world, and now he's brought his talents to the UIW. That open door policy coming into play. It's one of the great things about the UIW. Any wrestler from anywhere in the world can come in and compete like these two. From beyond the valley of the shadow of death, the Lords of Darkness, pain and agony.
And Dave, you still have to tell me which one's pain, which one's agony.
Hold on.
Can't tell till they get their hoods off here. I think they fooled us this time.
Agony on the left, I believe. Here they come. From Baltimore, Maryland, Sledgehammer McGill, his partner. Out of New Orleans, Louisiana, Mr. Bojangles. The fans love these guys. They like the Lords of Darkness, too. It's going to be interesting to see who they side with.
Well, Dave, I tell you what, both teams are bringing enough iron to the ring with them. McGill and Mr. Bojangles with their sledgehammers, and the Lords of Darkness, of course, with their cross axes there, or whatever we want to call them exactly. But,
pain and agony, hoping perhaps to unleash death from above on Sledgehammer McGill and Mr. Bojangles. An important match. The winner of this one definitely has to rank up there as the top contenders for those tag team belts.
Yeah, Dave, that's become quite a patented move in the UIW. Anytime you get in a tag team match with the Lords of Darkness, that's what you can come to expect, some death from above.
High-risk maneuvers all over the place from these guys. Bell rang, getting ready to lock up Mr. Bojangles and Payne, locking up in the center. Agony, excuse me. That's agony, I think. Should know by now. Sort of feeling each other out. Yes, Agony. Thank you. A fan helped me there. Collar and elbow lock up. Bojangles backing him into the corner, threatening to punch. Breaks it clean.
All right, now the great thing to really watch on a match like this too, David, is the way the Lords of Darkness work with each other, the communication.
A tag team, double team attack. Accusing Mr. Bojangles of pulling the hair. I didn't see any. That was a clean arm drag.
And I mean,
psych out coming from the side of the Lords of Darkness. Circling each other once again. Collar and elbow lock up. Bojangles right into a body slam without too much problem. Dumps Agony down. And now he's accusing him of pulling the tights. The referee has to ask him. He didn't. I didn't see it. More psych out on the part of the Lords of Darkness.
Well, Dave, like I said before, that's the thing to watch with these two guys, how they work together and, quite frankly, how they work the referee.
Bojangles now getting ready
He'd like to
for a
square
boxing
off.
match. He's not too happy about the way Agony was kicking him there. Perhaps he was using the point of the boot. Lock up once again, and Agony raking the eyes.
And there's the first tag of the match.
Wide open, Mr. Bojangles. Payne comes in, suplex perhaps, takes him over. Setting him up once again, high risk, headbutt, that patented concrete block head of Payne. Irish whip, one Mr. Bo, reversal, Bojangles, oh! Caught Payne with a clothesline, dropping an elbow right onto the arm, cover. 1, 2, Agony coming and making the save. It's a good thing, too, that might have been it for Payne.
It almost looked like it was, Dave, but that's what you expect from these two guys.
Quick tag, in comes Sledgehammer McGill, body slam. Setting him up, Irish whip off the ropes. Ooh. Caught him with a punch, cover. Here comes Payne this time.
There you go.
Or Agony, excuse me.
Well, nevertheless, no matter who it is, the Lords of Darkness are getting each other out of trouble here and saving the match.
Head knocker. Payne is down. Agony reaching in,
far away for a tag.
Yeah, a little far. Quick tag by Bo and Sledge. Payne trying to fight his way out of the corner. Gets caught by Bojangles. Wait a minute, the ref didn't see the tag. I don't think the ref saw it. Meanwhile, wait, there was a switch behind the referee's back. I don't know if the camera caught it. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. They switched, and it's hard to tell. We have a hard time ourselves telling them apart. The referee obviously having a hard time as well. Ooh, talk about hard. That clothesline on Sledgehammer coming off. Ooh, leg drop, got way up in the air. Cover, 1, 2, 1 only. Quick tag, I think the ref saw it that time. Joe DiCarlo. It's hard to maintain order in there in a tag match. Now, look, the referee putting out Bojangles. Double team attack going on meanwhile behind his back. Cover, 1, 2, 3. No, 2 count only. Ref.
Did he pull him out, Dave, or did he kick out of that?
No, the referee was distracted, trying to get Mr. Bo out. I think he kicked out. Uh-oh, here comes one of those high-risk maneuvers. Backbreaker, elbow combo, down into a side suplex. Agony with a cover. 1, 2, he seems a little cocky there.
He kicked out that time. Referee seems to be paying a lot of attention to Mr. Bojangles in the corner and giving the Lords of Darkness free hand to do whatever they want to in the ring.
Attack. Look at Agony. He's taunting Bojangles, trying to look again. The referee has to put Mr. Bojangles out. Meanwhile, behind the back, a double team attack going on. The Lords of Darkness pulling out every dirty tag team trick in the book here to get a victory. Cover. 1 count only.
Well, Dave, just one observation. What made that switch easier earlier here in the match was that's why they've got the same makeup on today.
Yep, there it is. The referee's back was turned. They made another switch. He's asking them, telling them 1 man in the ring at a time. Finally a tag. Bojangles comes in. He's not too happy. Fisticuffs, Irish whip. Ooh, caught him with an elbow right on the forehead. Picking him up, suplex. He's asking the fans. Yes, took him over. Standing suplex elbow. Cover. 1, 2. Payne coming in again, but he was a little late. Agony kicked out in time anyway. Reverse chin lock. Mr. Bojangles trying to slow down the pace here. The Lords of Darkness.
Well, Dave, how much more can the referee put up with this? I mean,
Well,
these two guys have been coming and going at will in the ring.
He can't call what he doesn't see, and he did not see those switches behind his back, so there's nothing he could do. But Mr. Bo has gotten things back in control for his team as he goes to work on Agony with some elbows to the back of the neck, hammering his head into the corner twice. He's not happy.
Looks like he's got him in trouble now. And
Can't blame him.
If Bojangles can keep the other Lord of Darkness out of the ring, maybe he can get a pin out of this.
He's trying his best. Another tag. Sledgehammer McGill comes in. Ooh, he's a thumb to the eye, sort of giving the Lords of Darkness a taste of their own medicine. Irish whip. Sledgehammer catching Agony with a hard elbow. Picking him up by the hair. Agony's in trouble. Ooh, that was a thumb to the eye. Blatant tag. In comes Payne. Oh, Sledgehammer was able to see enough to hit him with a clothesline. Picking him up, body slam, yes. Dumped him right on his side. Lords of Darkness in trouble.
That was a pretty deadly slam right there, Dave. Looks like he did a lot of damage.
Ooh,
Well, here he
reversal by
comes.
Payne. Ooh,
He's back at it.
vicious clothesline right to the throat of Sledgehammer McGill. Ooh, another two fingers right in the eyes, claiming it was an open hand. Yeah, right, in your dreams. Whoa, oh, flying cross body block, cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Referee Joe DiCarlo on top. Another high-risk maneuver at Payne, or Agony coming off the top. Death from above. No,
This is what it looks like, folks.
Oh, that was the leg drop into the backbreaker suplex. That wasn't death from above.
Well, it looked
Form
pretty
of
close
it.
to me.
Still very devastating as Sledgehammer McGill making his way up slowly. Payne in there. Now Agony's coming in, and here comes Mr. Bojangles.
Yeah.
A four-way. No,
all
the ref
4 men in the
putting
ring,
out Bo.
and the referee once again.
Double team attack. Whoa, he grabbed the rope. It's a good thing, or else he would have been hit. He's waiting now. He's ready. Lords of Darkness slowly making their way up. Drop kick right to the chin. Beautiful. He throws one of the best drop kicks in the sport. Sledgehammer McGill with a clothesline. And looks like, yes, another one.
Clothesline.
Stereo maneuvers by Sledgehammer McGill, kicking. Oh, Payne fell right out of the ring. Agony's out there with him. The ref's gonna have to push Sledgehammer back. They better bail out. Sledgehammer McGill was about to take on both of them at once.
Well, Sledgehammer did a pretty good job of it because he's got both of them out of the ring, Dave. And at least he bought himself a breather along with Mr. Bojangles.
Talking about breathers right now, stalling. Wait a minute, they're picking up their axes. Where are they going?
I don't know, unless they're going back
They've got
to the
their
dressing
battle
room.
axes in their hands. The Lords of Darkness, meanwhile, Joe DiCarlo laying on the count.
They look like they're walking out, Dave.
They better get back in the ring. He's up to about 4 by now. What's the problem, guys?
Well, now,
wait a minute here.
I don't quite get this, Dave.
This isn't like the Lords of Darkness.
No, it certainly isn't, but it's like they're circling the ring, waiting to move in for the kill. They have their broad axes with them.
Sledge and Bo are waiting patiently inside. Referee Joe DiCarlo not sure where he is as far as the count is concerned.
Now they're starting to harass the fans.
Why?
Now they're starting to take the
They're
other
gonna
exit.
lose the match if they don't get back in the ring. 9.
Well, they appear that they
10,
have
that's it. They were-
someplace else to go, Dave.
Where?
I don't get this.
They walked right out of the ring. I mean, they weren't in that bad of shape, were
Doesn't
they?
make sense to me, Dave. No, it just looked like that after the exchange was after the exchange with Sledgehammer McGill. It just looks like they decided to give up.
Well,
all right. Well, look, David, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back with more action after that.
welcome back. Universal Independent Wrestling. Dave the Wave here, along with Mike Paradise, getting set for for yet
certainly are,
another
Dave.
fantastic match here.
Well, Dave, we've got
The War Pig,
all right, at first I think it'll be the War Pigs contestant
Beach Boy
opponent
Vinny,
coming out.
out of Ocean City, Maryland.
Who's a big favorite here in the Baltimore, Maryland area.
Managed by Sonny Steele.
Here he comes. Sonny Snake Steel, we like to call him.
All right, now, Dave, I'll tell you something. You'll have to bring me up to date on this one.
Well, I don't know what's going on myself.
From week to week,
War Pig has been having his share of problems.
and their management
I don't
problems.
even see Sonny Steele. Where
Well,
is he?
there you go. That's what I'm saying, Dave. One week he's got Sonny, the next week he doesn't. So I wish, you know,
Sonny Steele is nowhere in sight. I assume he still has the War Pig in his stable. I don't know.
well,
Maybe they broke up.
I'm wondering, you know, Sonny has a habit of just showing up unannounced sometimes.
Yeah, and he also
so.
has a habit of interfering in War Pig's matches, and that's how their disagreements came about in the first place. And obviously, War Pig may have cut himself off completely.
Yep.
Meanwhile, cutting off
Vinny's
Beach Boy Vinny there. Tried to go for a sunset flip, gets it anyway. 1-2 into the ropes. War Pig caught off guard there.
Vinny's going to have a lot of trouble with the War Pig here. Considerably bigger man than Vinny the Beach Boy.
Considerably. About 60 pounds or so. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hard fist right to the side of the head of Beach Boy Vinny.
And
I'm sure Beach Boy would rather be lying on the beach right now instead of in the corner with that boot in his throat.
well, War Pig appears to have an extra grind, no pun intended. And he looks like he's going to take it out on Vinny in this match.
Maybe he's thinking about Sonny Steele. I don't know.
That's entirely
I could have
possible.
sworn I saw Sonny earlier in the parking lot.
Well, I've seen divorces that are more amicable than this, Dave. And
Well,
once again, you never know what's going to happen between these two guys. Not the two in the ring, but the War Pig and Sonny Steele.
suplex took him over, no problem. Maybe he's under the ring.
Okay.
Who knows, with a snake like Sonny Steele, he's always slithering in and out
That's for
of the
sure.
crevices, trying to stick his nose in.
Well, War Pig is giving Beach Boy Vinny quite a workout here.
You know, to tell you the truth, Mike, I think War Pig is better off without him.
He looks
I
like
really
it.
do.
He really looks like
Because
it.
he lost several matches because of Sonny Steele's interference, and he got upset, rightfully so. And like I said, maybe he's cut himself off from him because he is nowhere in sight. Meanwhile, poked to the eyes, the War Pig having some fun,
Well, you know,
laughing about that.
Dave, the War Pig, left to his own devices, is a pretty workmanlike wrestler who uses his weight and his power to great advantage.
Sonny Steele was,
And just goes about his business.
I don't know what kind of monetary agreement they had, but other than getting his bookings, I don't see how Sonny Steele could really help him. I mean, like Sonny Steele really knows anything about wrestling. I mean, getting in there, and he's about 4 foot what?
I don't know. He's hyper.
Beach Boy Vinny perhaps losing some height on that splash. Down on the mat, he's in trouble now.
Well, Beach Boy Vinny Young has taken along pretty much all comers as they've come along, Dave, and the War Pig just systematically wearing him down. Vinny's not the kind of guy to back up.
Side suplex right there, gut wrench, drops the leg. No, looks like he could have had a cover. Wants to dish out some more punishment. He's getting a workout and slapping him right in the face, humiliating.
Well, like I said, Dave, he may well be pretending that Vinny is Sonny Steele.
Well, he's got him tied up in the ropes now, choking. He's got a 5 count to break it.
That's a heck of a kick to the stomach there,
Got his
Dave.
leg up there for a big guy.
He sure did.
Pounding forearm to the back, the War Pig. Out of Hell's Kitchen, New York, 378 pounds.
A great place to be from.
They do it down and dirty in Hell's Kitchen. Another forearm.
But I was going to say, Vinny's never seen any action like this.
Well, this is what it's like every day on the street in Hell's Kitchen, from what I hear. You have to literally fight to survive, as Vinny's trying to do that now. He's back in the corner. Ooh, another kick with Very little.
Pretty agile guy
right
there,
in the
Dave.
Chin. Beautiful. War Pig's perhaps been doing some flexibility exercises.
Well, he looks like he pretty much has Vinny where he wants him right now.
Irish whip. Whoa, there it is, the pig slam. Forget about it.
There you have it, the pig slam.
Let's get the official decision. Let's go back and take a look at it. He calls it the pig slam. There you see, whips him into the ropes, grabs him, drives down all 378 pounds into the chest of Beach Boy Vinny. Your winner, the War Pig.
Hey, you, sitting there watching this pro wrestling show, did you ever wonder how guys like Kirk Dredd, the War Pig, Axel Rotten, and the other UIW stars got into wrestling? Here's your answer. They attended the Pro Wrestling Training Center in Hanover, Pennsylvania. This facility can make you the next UIW star. Call the owner, Phil Livelsberger, at 717-633-9542 and get started in your new exciting career. Stop watching and be watched. Join the Pro Wrestling Training Center now.
The battle of the big men.
Here we go.
Facing off in the center. Rasta pushes him off. Neil pushes Rasta. Rasta is not happy at this point.
Neil the Power Superior motions to the crowd that, yeah, that's two.
Battle of the big men. Locking up in the center. Neil the Power Superior, Irish whip, taking Rasta back flip. Oh!
And he catches his
Almost
heels
went
on the
out
top
of the
rope.
ring. No, his feet are outside the ring. He's gonna have to break it up. Almost went out of the ring on that one. Oh! Fist to the gut, forearm to the back. That's just about all you can do is pound on him, try to get him down to the mat. This Rasta, he's so huge. He's got a height advantage as well. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Rasta reverses it, charges in. Ooh! Splashes Neil with all 200. There's the voodoo vice. He's got the voodoo vice locked into the corner. He's going to have to break it, though. They're on the ropes. He's going to have to.
The ref's trying to break it.
I can't believe it.
And a knee to the stomach. He shoves the ref.
Again, he's got it locked in. You cannot put your hands on the referee. Rasta does not want to break the grip of the vice. No. Throwing Howard back again. No, he says. He doesn't want to break it. Be careful, Rasta. You're going to get yourself disqualified. He threw Howard down and still has got the voodoo. Now he's choking him. He's choking him with those size 15 boots. There's the bell.
He's disqualified.
Just as I thought, Rasta the voodoo man disqualified. The battle of the big men unfortunately cut short because Rasta is out of control.
David, he continues to use that voodoo vice, and the longer he keeps that on Neil Superior's head.
Neil luckily able to pull his way out and throw Rasta out of the ring. Let's go back and take a look at it. There you see Rasta pushes Howard right off and he gets disqualified. Well, I'm sure these two will be meeting again.
Well, David, a little too much bad blood came across in this match, and I'm sure we'll see these guys in the future.
Back with more UIW action. Dave the Wave here along with Mike Paradise coming to you from the Steel Town Entertainment Complex.
And David, this has been a great hour of wrestling so far.
As always, the UIW, in my opinion, the most exciting hour of wrestling on television today.
All right, making his way to the ring right now is Diamond Dave Casanova.
One half of the cream team from the bad side of Baltimore. He likes his music loud.
And Diamond Dave will be meeting today Axel Rotten, one of the really great characters of Universal Independent Wrestling. And here comes Diamond Dave right
the
now.
Bad boy t-shirt.
And he's not kidding, he is a bad boy.
A capable singles wrestler as well as a tag team competitor. But he's going to have a tough task here today against the pompous one from London, England. Axel Rotten, look at that jacket.
Well, I'll tell you, Dave, you never know the way Axel's going to come out here. And there he is.
What a jacket, leather with a spray paint and chains. Anarchy symbol on the back.
Right, and the signature Axel Rotten haircut.
Looks like it's a little darker shade of purple this
Well,
week.
that's the one thing you can't tell with Axel, what color the hair is going to be.
It's always a surprise.
That's right. All right, now he's going to harass a few fans first as the referee cautions him to get in the ring and get ready to wrestle.
This is going to be an interesting match. I tell you, you've got the speed and quickness of Diamond Dave against the
Axel's
brute force of Axel.
And Axel's very deceptive too. He's extremely quick.
For a man his size, absolutely.
Exactly, and he knows how to use all his physical attributes to his advantage. And there's Axel, and he looks like he's finally getting ready to go in there against Diamond Dave Casanova. And Axel always takes his time, gets ready, and now I think he's ready to go, and there's the bell.
You don't know how to eat grits. That's your problem. Use butter.
Having some words with the
You can hear him.
ringside.
You can hear him. Axel's not happy unless he's harassed a few fans.
Each man circling each other now. Oh, there he goes. The master of the psych out. Complaining about oil perhaps on his body. Give me a break.
Axel,
No way.
Axel, as always, looking for the edge.
Looking for some sort of excuse to psych out his opponent. Wait a minute. Oh, Diamond Dave coming back with some comments about his hair. Axel takes great pride in his due.
Well, Dave, this could be a wrestling match or a comedy routine, but these two guys are giving it to each other verbally.
Collar and elbow lockup. Don't expect a clean break here. Oh, Axel surprised me there. Axel surprised me. Give him credit.
Axel would like a little applause for coming off of a clean break.
I wouldn't count on it next time. Axel, collar and elbow lockup. With Diamond Dave Casanova back into the ropes once again. Watch out. Oh, I told you. Don't bet on a clean break. Irish whip reversal by Diamond Dave. Axel comes up. Oh, shoulder block. Axel using his weight. Jumps over Diamond Dave. Diamond Dave with a drop kick right to Axel's chin. And Axel bails out. I don't blame him. He's calling for a timeout. Sorry, Axel, no timeouts in pro wrestling. He's got a 10 count, though.
We'll circle the ring. We'll circle the ring a little bit here and take a break before he decides what he's going to do with Diamond Dave Casanova next.
Axel feeling the pain of the sting of that drop kick right on the chin.
Diamond Dave making the offer to help Axel back in the ring. I think that's pretty gracious.
Axel climbing back up now, taking his time, shouting to the fans.
And he's back in, and they look like they're ready to square off again. Diamond Dave doesn't seem to be impressed by anything Axel has to offer today, but I'm sure Axel will give it to him.
Right into an armbar. Axel going to work on the left arm of Diamond Dave Casanova, twisting and turning it. Armbar now, standing armbar. Diamond Dave down to his knees. Axel on top, using all of that weight to his advantage. Oh, what, 300 and, it's got to be
302 pounds, according to my information, Dave.
I'd like to see the scale.
Well,
where he got that one from. Oh, reversal, nice maneuver by Diamond Dave into a hammerlock from behind. Axel looking for a way out. He goes to the ropes. He's got a 5 count. Oh, Diamond Dave did not break it clean.
A little humility move there on the part of Diamond Dave as he boots Axel in the butt there.
Pretty even so far, locking up once again. Diamond Dave into a body slam. Kicked him. Oh, wait a minute. There you see, he's paying the price now. If you pick up 302 pounds and if you're not in shape, my God, you're going to throw your back out. Diamond Dave looks like he might have hurt himself there.
Well, that may be a turning point in the match, Dave. Axel once again pulling the timeout maneuver, but here they are in the lockup.
Once again, Diamond Dave, leg sweep into a elbow, right down into the hamstring area. Step over toe hold. Shoulders are down, 2 count only. Locking it in. Applying great pressure to the knee and the Achilles tendon.
And one of Axel's real strength are his legs, and I've seen him power out of these stupid things before, Dave.
Well, there you see, he grabbed the ropes, gonna have to break it. Diamond Dave, perhaps that was his strategy, get Axel off of his feet onto the mat. Right now, into the corner,
following up with a closed fist right to the mouth. Diamond Dave going up on the outside. What the heck?
Grabbing
his
both
face.
parts of Axel's hair.
It's called the Diamond Walk. This is it. Walking down the rope, drops him with a clothesline right over the top. He calls it the Diamond Walk. Beautiful maneuver there. Now he's on the top rope. Another high-risk move. He's got a 5 count to get down. Setting him up, double axe handle right to the back of Axel's neck. He goes for the cover. Perhaps 2. Oh, close. Axel able to drive his way out. That might have been it.
Well, Dave, he's certainly taking it to Axel in this match.
Stinging chops.
Continues to do it as he's got Axel in the corner now. Referee moves to separate him.
Wait a minute. Axel's going into his tights. We've seen this before. He's got something look like brass knuckles to me. He goes for a cover. 2, 3, yes,
Certainly
right there,
Dave.
his left hand. Or was it his right?
No, it was on his left hand, Dave. Very clearly seen by our cameras, and we'll take a look at this again.
Oh, come on, travesty of justice.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains 1 exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you.
Back with more UIW action. Dave the Wave along with Mike Paradise.
And David, here we are.
This is the one I've been waiting for, the TV main event.
That's it. This is it. And Dave, I got to tell you, Morgus the Maniac, one of the great entrances in all of wrestling, especially here in the UIW.
Mike, grab your cup of water, put it aside. Anything that you don't want broken, you better take it off this table.
This man bounces off of everything.
So does Cactus Jack. These two well known.
Oh, good.
Let's face it, they're lunatics, both of them.
Well, I can tell you this, Dave.
Wait a minute, here comes Jack.
Here's Jack right behind him.
He's not waiting. He's not waiting for the intern to take off the straitjacket. Jack's going to do it on his own.
He pushes the attendant out of the way. Whoa.
I told you.
Slams him to the floor. Hits the attendant. And here goes Jack. There's a trash can.
Here we go.
Wild and woolly right here with the Universal Independent Wrestling. Jack makes quite an entrance for himself, Dave.
He was not even about to wait.
All right, he's ready. He's saying to Pee Wee.
Jack going right to work with forearms on the back of Morgus the Maniac.
I think the bell rang.
The bell did ring, Dave, and Morgus got out of his straitjacket. He's still got that wild-eyed, crazy look. Look, there he is. Do anything, but slam him into something. He loves it.
That open door policy, bringing Cactus Jack here to the UIW. He's wrestled all over the world, and now, well, I don't know if he's ever faced anyone like Morgus the Maniac, though.
Well, I hope somebody
has caught him with a kick.
I hope somebody has warned Jack that Morgus thrives on pain.
Almost a 3 count. Well, Jack's been known to thrive on pain himself. I've seen him pick up chairs and bang them into his head on purpose.
Well, then I think he and Morgus are soulmates, because that's the sort of thing that we normally see Morgus do.
Knee drop by Cactus, cover, no. From
No good
Truth
there.
or Consequences, New Mexico, Cactus Jack, 277. Oh, wait a minute. Morgus coming back with looked like it might have been a low blow now, driving shoulder blocks into the corner on Jack. But Jack coming right back with a headbutt. Looks like took something out of Jack.
Well, I tell you, Morgus
whip.
seems to like his opponents in the corner.
Oh,
there he
Morgus
goes.
went right over the top. Jack got out of the way. Morgus is out on the floor.
And you know, Dave, I've never seen that man walk out of a ring or anything. He flies out of it.
Literally, Jack not wasting any time. He's going right out after him. Watch out, folks. Hold on to your chairs.
And I don't know if that's
Jack
quarters.
picking, wait a minute. Suplex on the floor. No, Jack. Oh,
There it goes, Dave. Ooh.
That is a concrete floor, folks.
Covered by the barest of linoleum or tiles that you can see.
Jack crawling back in to break the count. I don't know if Morgus is going to get back up.
Dave, that was one heck of a shot right there, buddy. And Cactus Jack just let him have all of it, didn't he?
He knew this one was going to get out of control.
And it got out of control early. And it looks like it's going to stay. Well, I don't know. The referee, Pee Wee's trying to calm it down a little bit here and at least get Morgus back in the ring. That's the first time I've ever seen Morgus wave an opponent off, I think.
Jack going over, but Morgus catches him, rams his head into that top turnbuckle. Jack coming right back with a kick. Let me tell you, you have to do a lot to put Cactus Jack down, believe me. Jack, using the ropes as a slingshot. Oh, he has Morgus spread eagle, make a wish. Oh.
That is basically a wishbone maneuver, isn't it,
Jack
Dave?
said it was above the waist. I don't know, I couldn't tell. Leg drop right on the back of the head of Morgus the Maniac. Cover. 1, 2, wait, Jack has Morgus has his foot on the rope.
Morgus is crazy like a fox sometimes and knows how to use his wrestling skills to get what he needs in the ring.
Jack, also an excellent wrestler as well. He's wrestled everywhere from Japan to Africa to Saipan to Palau. He's been all over the place, and now he's brought his talents here to the UIW.
And Morgus needs to make a move here soon, because I don't know, Dave, was that some kind of semi-sleeper hold he had on him?
Well, right now it seems like he's just twisting at the head, trying to wear down Morgus, but Morgus makes his way into the ropes. Don't think you're going to get a clean break from Jack.
No, Jack comes right back. He's working on that back. That's exactly where he dropped him outside the ring. And here we go. Oh,
closed fist right
a heck of a shot. Yes, Jack, you will find out that that head is hard.
Morgus the Maniac in trouble now. Cactus Jack driving forearm. Has Morgus in a compromising position. Russian leg sweep right down on the back of the neck. Morgus is not moving. Cover. 1, 2. Able to slide his way out.
Well, you know, Dave, we've seen Morgus time and time again come back from a move like this.
You know who I haven't seen? The Surgeon. I wonder if he's still involved with Morgus the Maniac.
That would be a good question. I mean, it seems like we have so many teams or partners or managers in the UIW that break up and come back together.
Jack went for a reverse. Morgus literally lifted him up, backed him into the corner. Jack now in trouble.
As far as the strength move goes, Dave, that was really something.
Oh, wait! Oh, Jack lifted his leg up. I'm pretty sure that was intentional. You can tell by the smile on his face. Don't think the ref saw it. Caught him right in the groin area.
And Jack would probably tell us, well, as long as it works.
Even Morgus the Maniac isn't imprevious to a shot like that. Jack in control once again. Irish whip, taking Morgus off the ropes. Jack setting him up. Ooh, interesting crisscross clothesline there. Cover. 1, 2. Oh,
and he gets him off.
Kicked out. Both of these guys, wild hair, wild beards, wild outfits, and wild maneuvers like this one. Oh, diving off the ropes. Morgus, that's how you decapitate a person.
Well, Morgus has still got that wild look in his eye, Dave.
Jack going for it once again. Oh, this time
and he missed it that time.
Jack caught himself on the ropes right
sort of a little bit of his own medicine.
Still got a grin on his face. Oh, double axe handle. Morgus now driving Jack back into the corner.
And Morgus just likes to get his opponent in the corner and pound away with that
Setting him up,
shoulder.
Irish whip on Jack. Jack comes off. Oh, clothesline on Jack. Cactus in trouble now. Morgus, Irish whip once again, trying to put Cactus Jack away. Cactus Jack ducks under, comes back with a clothesline of his own. Drives Morgus right down. Cactus Jack picking him up, side headlock. Morgus. Jack throws him off right into Pee Wee. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Pee Wee did not see it coming. Morgus went right into him. Jack. Oh, wait a minute.
Dave,
watch out, folks. Hold on to your chip.
It's going to get wilder.
Jack's got a chair.
Pee Wee's out of it.
Down. Cactus Jack. poised and cracked him right on the spine.
We can hear that all over Steel Town, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's a plastic chair, but it has a steel piece on the bottom. Again, no!
Again, oh!
Cracked him. I don't know.
What is Jack doing now? Jack's coming back.
I'm surprised he can even sit up. Setting him up once again. Right on the head.
Oh, there it is. There it is, David.
Laughing it up. Marcus blocks it, catches it. He's got the chair and he's laying it on
Jack on the head and bangs himself on the head.
I've seen that Jack do that before. Oh, wait a minute. Marcus now catches him. Oh, Jack threw himself right over the top rope of the clothesline. Took both men over. Pee-wee's still down.
They're out on the floor, and Jack's back on the apron.
He's got Morgus down. Elbow off the apron. Cactus Jack with an elbow. He jumped right off of the apron. Talk about a suicidal maneuver. That's how you lose a hip bone. Jack throwing him back in.
Quite an exchange with those chairs, Dave.
Jack on top. 1, 2, 3. He got him.
There he goes. He got him.
He got him, finally, after chairs.
And look at the grin on Jack's face there. David, I'm telling you, what a match. Woo. What a match.
Let's go back and take a look at it. There you see Morgus laying out on the floor. Jack setting him up, jumps right off the ring apron, hits him with an elbow, throws him back inside the ring for the 3 count. Your winner, Cactus Jack.
And David, looks like we've got a little bit more. There's Morgus up on the top rope. He jumps through the turnbuckle.
They're still going at it. Back to the dressing room.
They're out there in the crowd now.
Back to the concession stand. I think we lost track of it. I wish I could.
We sure have. I don't know if we could get a camera back there, Dave.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go out to the parking lot.
Well, it looks like they rolled out the door there, Dave. And they may be.
I heard something.
They may be out in one of the exit ways here at the Steeltown Entertainment Complex.
Hey, you, sitting there watching this pro wrestling show, did you ever wonder how guys like Kirk Dredd, the War Pig, Axel Rotten, and the other UIW stars got into wrestling? Here's your answer. They attended the Pro Wrestling Training Center in Hanover, Pennsylvania. This facility can make you the next UIW star. Call the owner, Phil Livelsberger, at 717-633-9542 and get started in your new exciting career. Stop watching and be watched. Join the Pro Wrestling Training Center now. Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains 1 exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you.
There you go, Dave, the wave. Another hour of great wrestling on Universal Independent Wrestling. Rasta the Voodoo Man, Neil Superior, Cactus Jack, and Morgus the Maniac.
Seems like just about every match got totally out of control here tonight. We saw trash cans, chairs, and tables with Cactus Jack and Morgus just as we thought it was going to be. The battle of the big man, unfortunately, cut short when Rasta, he got out of control. Folks, that's just about it. We're out of time. We'll see you next week. Universal Independent Wrestling.